Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon. I'm here today to do a flip through of some of my recent artworks that I've done for my Etsy shop. And I'm happy to report that I am off from my full-time job until January. So it's very exciting for me. I can devote full-time to my Etsy shop and my artwork and be able to list the things that I've been working on and also do videos so I can show them to you up close. And I've been very inspired lately by metallic trim and my usual just obsession with embroidered trims and anything from the days past. Just so absolutely beautiful. This is a open spine journal that has 2 signatures, and it is filled with ribbon, trim, vintage goodness, a lot of metallic. Well, let's start with measurements for you. This is 9 inches by 6 inches. It's roughly 4.5 inches wide. And on the cover, I've used this absolutely beautiful reprint, and I just think she's so stunning. And I used some really beautiful vintage silk trim. There's a vintage button with little tiny pearls that could definitely have come off a garment from this era, same as this beautiful brooch up here. And then I added some really fun sequin trim. The work that I've been doing and the videos I'm going to be posting have just a much different theme than what I usually do, sort of. Does that make any sense? And I'm very inspired by the wallpaper journals out there, so my work coming up is going to reflect that. This is tied together with seam binding, and I'm going to open it up and start showing the interior. So there we go. So I have tuck spots, I have golden die cuts. This is an envelope that's everything decorated, a beautiful vintage wallpaper card inside there for journaling. And the envelope is on double-sided paper that I've printed, and these are all beautiful vintage ephemera. And then, as you can see, is a belly band here. I have some vintage sari trims that I've been enjoying. They're silk, and I just love the patterns, the colors. So I'm very inspired by the texture and the colors, and just the beautiful, like, I just love these images. Are so absolutely beautiful. And then I've backed them all. There is plenty of space for you to journal. On here you can see the trims, the sequins. There's pockets holding beautiful papers. This is a full-size pocket here, which will hold a lot of different goodies. And ribbons, trims here. Beautiful Venice trim there. And then this is antique fringe here. Over here we have another piece of these gorgeous these gorgeous sari fabrics. They're silk. And so here's a little swatch of that. You can see the hand stitching here. And then I have some more beautiful ribbons and trims here along the edge. Papers I like to have facing out. You can see little rhinestones there. And I just really am loving the texture and color from these trims. And so this is a good size pocket here with some beautiful printables for pictures, of course, note taking and journaling on the bag. I have a lot of pom-pom and fringe trims that I've been enjoying working with, and just all things metallic I'm just really enjoying. And I've always had metallics in my studio. I don't know why. I guess now is a good time as any to just start really incorporating them in my work. This is embossed. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up. It's just really cool. Sort of reminds me of those tin ceilings of those really old buildings. Very inspiring to me, and I absolutely love any building that has a tin ceiling. So there's some fun Dresden trim there. I have a floating tag here, and it just has a lot of trims, beautiful sari, silk, etc. Here's some more. I really just enjoyed using all of my printables and vintage images in my shop, or in my studio. I did move. I have a new studio, so it did take me a little while to set it up. But these things I've been working on for months and months. So you're gonna see I'm gonna upload a bunch of videos with all of the books that I've made. And I have two large books like this, and I have two little small ones. They're like this, just baby size, and they're really fun. And so I will be posting all of these videos and showing all of them. So here you can see the details, but I wanted to show you. I know a lot of crafters do the napkin decoupage, but this book has a lot of this napkin that I found, and so I've decoupaged it using a matte medium. And to me, it just reminded me of those beautiful ballrooms of the days gone by, where they had like the velvet tablecloths with lace over them, and beautiful velvet curtains. So that was sort of my inspiration for these journals, and also to just the Art Nouveau era, just so beautiful and feminine. And so I really enjoyed, and I always have enjoyed this time period. It's just right now I'm very inspired to work with these images, and again, just be able to use all of the trims and things. Sorry if I'm not in focus. I don't have the best camera set up yet. I'm working on it. Yeah, so I'm just really happy to be using these things that I do have and have had in my studio for a very long time. So it's nice to be able to use them now. So a bunch of really beautiful wallpaper printables and die cuts. You can see all the trims here. This is the center signature. This is a beautiful silk ribbon that I added, but actually seam binding is holding the signature together. This is just decorated. I needed some red. Here's some floating tags here, and ready for pictures. And you can see all the trim I have in my stash is just, I have a lot. And when I do, I will do a studio tour, so you can see my studio setup. It's pretty magical. I actually have all my trim in a waterfall type setting, so they're all right in front so that I'm able to get to them quickly. And it's really fun, and it allows me, that's my gold paint, I'll have to fix that. It allows me to have them right there while I'm creating, so that's really exciting there. Here's a beautiful wax seal of a fleur-de-lis. And I use a lot of these calling cards. Just love the typography. The names are really cool, but I just love the typography. And then also a lot of flip overs in this book. I hope I remember them all. Here's a double flip here. Ready to be journaled and stories to be told. And these are large. I'll measure in case you're curious. This measures 7.5 inches long. So remember, it's 9. Well, the cover was 9. This actual signature is about 8.5. So this is some pretty substantial places for you. And you can see this gorgeous napkin here that's been coated. And of course the gold paint everywhere. And my trims. And then in the front are these fun pockets with just beautiful die cuts. And more wallpaper. And all these trims that I've had and collected over the years. I just love how they're coming together. This green velvet is actually from my mom's doll studio. That was used, she had a Scarlett O'Hara doll that was very popular, and she used the green velvet for the curtain dress. She had 2 Scarlett O'Hara dolls. One wore the curtain dress, and the other had a beautiful like Southern Belle. I wish I had pictures to show you because her dolls were just absolutely extraordinary. And so this is what I grew up with. So it's fun to have some of her things in my studio that help me remember just how incredible her art was, but yet also be able to use them in my artwork is super fun. Although I will say my sister Kathy does have the doll studio, and I do believe she will begin to start making dolls as she has everything she needs to make them. She's my older sister, so I try to encourage her to do it because I think right now the world needs art. The world's always needed art, but I just love the art world, and I'm very, very happy to have been given an opportunity to create and have these platforms to show it. And yeah, it's just I absolutely love. So I hope you're enjoying this flip through. As you can see, all the trims, these books just have an enormous amount of design and decorative elements. These are intended to absolutely take your mind off of whatever you have going on and to take you away and maybe inspire you to write, you know, maybe poetry, or just journal about your day or what you're going through. You know, people ask me all the time, what do I use that for? And I always tell them, you know, just use it to take your mind somewhere else and maybe do something creative. I'm a firm believer in the power of creativity and color therapy, and just you know, being inspired by different things will help anyone's day. And so yeah, I also think these books, this one may be a little for an older teenager, but I always love and do think that young teenage girls should absolutely have a journal and a place to record, and maybe just tuck spots and places to put favorite things that they have, pictures. I think in today's world with all the phones and everything, it's very important that teenage girls use their hands and make things, and it'll just give them confidence. And anyway, I wanted just to point out, this is wrapping paper that I bought, and it is so beautiful. It's silver and this gorgeous aqua color, so I doubled it up and made this fun little envelope. So I just wanted to just tell you about that real quick. This is also the end. You can see the velvet trim. There's the red ribbon. Another absolutely stunning vintage image. And then I always include envelopes and pockets and things towards the end for storage. So that is what we have here. And the back. The back has a beautiful postcard in there. You could write a note, maybe date and record when you started to use this journal. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you did. Thank you so much for watching, and the links will be down below. If you have any questions, let me know, and just have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.